maybe it's justice. If Sonny goes to prison for shooting Johnny, maybe it's to make up for everyone else he's hurt. Maybe his luck's just run out.
So have you made up your mind? You think it was self-defense?
Yeah, that's the thing. I believe Sonny.
And Johnny didn't have a gun.
They didn't find one on the scene. That doesn't mean he didn't have one.
Okay, so Sonny's defending himself, and he goes home and he calls his lawyer, not 911.
It just doesn't make sense to me that he would kill someone or he'd try to shoot someone on the middle of a street. Something about this doesn't add up, and if Sonny's innocent, I need to prove that.
I hope Sonny doesn't let you down.
Look, you shouldn't have to listen to all this stuff about Sonny. I know you can't stand the guy.
Because of what he did to you, but I'm not going to make things worse by telling you everything I think is wrong with that man.
Oh, I think I need to hear that because all I do hear is the myth about Sonny Corinthos. You know, he's got redeeming qualities. He had a terrible upbringing, but he's great with his kids, and he loves them, and on and on and on.
Yeah, that's what I used to believe.
But it is all just a myth. I should be reminding myself that his life causes his kids pain, that he represents everything I want to destroy.
If this were a normal case and Sonny weren't your father, what would you do?
Go with my gut.
And you think it's self-defense?
Yeah.
Then that's what you need to prove.
I'll own up to what I did. I let Johnny provoke me. I bought into his nonsense with Christina. I made him a target for the Lopez family, which nearly got Michael hurt.
You know what, Sonny? I think the less I know about all of this, the
Okay,
better.
that's fine. But I'm just telling you, I really, as hard as it was, I wanted to make peace with Johnny. After, you know, Michael saved him in the drive-by, I wanted to call a truce. But I did not have a chance, because like I said before, Johnny pulled a gun on me. He was going to kill me. I know he was. I could see the look in his eyes. So I pulled out a gun and I shot him first. You can call it self-preservation.
You know what I call it the mob. I call it business as usual and sick garbage that you both choose to live in. It's just such a sad waste, Sonny, because you're both better men than this, and I know it.
What brings you here for a visit?
She was just asking about Johnny's shooting, and I told her the same thing I told you, that I shot him to save my own life.
I still believe you.
It means a lot. You say something changed in you when I shot Dante. It was something changed in me, too. I will never shoot an unarmed man. I will never take another man's life when mine isn't directly threatened.
How about this, Sonny? How about you just don't take another life? How about you just don't shoot anybody?
Well, it's a little too late for that, Olivia. I thank God that Dante survived, that you came along, were able to raise a good man. We should be proud of our son.
Yes, we should.
All right. Nice and warm and fuzzy in here.
Hey, I get to be proud of you, Dante, okay? Your father may not be innocent, but I believe he's telling the truth. This time. I hope you can find a way to help him.
I'm sure you're getting a lot of grief, believe in me.
I guess I just don't care what anyone thinks.
You know, Lulu?
Look, she knows I'm trying to get to the truth, so she's supporting me even though she's not your biggest fan.
We used to be, like, real close.
Yeah, well, I guess she's having a hard time getting over the whole shooting me part of things.
Okay. Well, at least you find yourself a good woman who loves you. Hope you never lose her. Or have to give her up for her own good.
Ever let a woman go for her own good?
I realized this woman couldn't deal with my life, and if she stayed with me, it would destroy everything that I loved about her. I left her at the altar.
Wow, I mean, there's got to be better ways to break up with someone than that.
Well, I was giving her, you know, every reason to hate me. Anyway, look, Robin ran into her in Africa. They were doing some charity work. And I haven't been able to get her off my mind, you know. Son of a bitch. You gotta get him out of here right now.
I'll get it. Yeah.
Tell him, I just don't want him to get into trouble. Just tell him to go.
Yeah. You can't be here. You gotta go.
I want to talk to Dad, Dante.
Look, if Judge Carroll finds out about this...
Just make up an excuse. Say you brought me in for questioning and you put me in the wrong room. Dante, please, I need to talk to him. Please.
All right. Fast. Okay.
Michael, it's a bad idea.
Yeah, I won't be here long. I just need to say this to your face. I want you to run.
You don't have to worry about...
Dad, I've been to prison. The guards hate you, so do half the inmates. The minute you get released into population, they'll try and kill you, Dad. Doesn't matter how strong you are, how many allies you have. If enough people want you dead, Dad, it's gonna happen.
It's not gonna come to that, Michael.
You can't go through another trial. You can't risk getting convicted. Dad, if you make bail, you gotta go.
Here's what I want you to do, okay? I want you to talk to your brothers and your sister, and you tell them how much that I love them, okay? They may not believe you, but I want you to try.
Okay.
No matter what happens, I want you to know that I am very proud of you. You were a gift to me. The greatest gift of my life. Now you get out of here, okay? And don't tell Dante that we talked.
I won't. Dad. I love you. And I am so proud to be your son.
Well, how nice that you are completely ignoring my advice to remain silent and are, in fact, conversing with the very detective whose sworn mission it is to send you to prison.
Diane, Dante believes me. I've told you
that's
that already.
great.
So
Oh, well, that's good. That's terrific. Your arraignment's in 15 minutes.
What? What's the hurry?
Claire Walsh seems particularly determined to lock you up and toss the key.
You can get bail, right?
Well, of course I can, Sonny. And then we're all going to sprout wings and fly around with the piggies. I'm doing the very best I can, Sonny. But barring some miracle, you may very well find yourself in lockup tonight.